Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Eagles. For whatever time zone you're currently flying in, this is your colleague, Alumni Eagle, Otis Pate, class of 1985, swooping down to the nest, dropping off some more video episodes from Frankfurt, Germany. You know, I was just thinking, that skyline over there, that magnificent city over there, that 2,000-year-old city exists in great part because of the United States and its allies and what they accomplished back in 1945. Some people's memories are very short, but I refuse to let them forget, and I refuse not to acknowledge the truth. So as far as I'm concerned, forget the nonsense. This will always be a U.S. citizen's home away from home until the end of time. Today we find ourselves at Gibbs housing area, and this scenery that you're seeing is right across the street from the entrance to Gibbs housing area. Today it's but 28 degrees Fahrenheit outside and just a little bit after noon. And we find it, well, it's pretty quiet here in Gibbs today at this time, and probably because of how frosty it is outside. But Gibbs housing area is looking quite well. It's looking very well kept. It's looking like a place that, I'd say that the tenants have been taking pride in. This shot is back towards the entrance to Gibbs. And if you can recall, Gibbs housing area is directly behind Gibbs Concern. This is a wide view shot of the basketball court that used to be right there where that spot is, that was always busy with fellas playing ball from the different housing areas over there. At least that's what I could recall. Some of you may have forgotten that Gibbs had the constant noise of the passing U-Bahns or Strassenbahns, as well as that Gibbs is on a steep hill. someone's in the distance shooting off firecrackers still here in February 2013. This is the direction to go towards the Strassenbahn. So yeah, let's go on out here to the Strassenbahn and check out some other sites. That says Theobald Zieglerstraße, U5, U5. U5 is a Strassenbahn, but it also goes underground once it reaches the city central. And as I mentioned, we're right behind the Gibbs housing area. Come on, y'all, let's take this Strassenbahn up to Gibbs Kaserne. What you're looking at right now is a wide view, right pan shot of the firehouse that is now on Gibbs Kaserne. Gibbs Kaserne is now a fire station headquarters for this region, and it has tenants in the back. Right here is the front gate, or the main entrance to this area, as well as the old Gibbs Kaserne. And Gibbs has been deactivated since the mid-1990s, to my knowledge. And there goes Strassenbahn 5 on its way past Gibbs housing area and finally ending in Preungesheim. I see the Trinkall is still over there. But up until this point, Gibbs still maintains a central role in this region. That sign says Preungesheim for bus 27. Bus 39 runs there, and also bus 63 still runs here, which goes over to Weiserstein. But this is the Endstation, the end stop for Preungesheim. It's still a very busy stop, and this Strasse, as mentioned a bit earlier, runs in front of Gibbs housing area and Gibbs Kaserne. This bus that you see right here is bus 39. It's headed to the back of the old Edwards housing area and finally to Berkersheim.
Right here in front of me is the old Edwards Barracks, this building right here. And this is actually where you would enter to go on to Drake Kaserne. Right back here was the junior high, and over here is where Drake was, which is now the Polizei place. The Polizei Paradise, the second paradise. It's not the main one, but this building right here was right behind the junior high school. And I would walk up closer, but since it's the Polizei thing, and I've been getting so much flack for recording everywhere. People are so suspicious. I won't walk there, but you can see that it was the old military building. And it's starting to snow now. taxi stand. Excuse me, I made a mistake. Right here is what would have been the entrance. This is where the entrance used to be to go onto Edwards Caserne, and you would drive out of here and make a left and go down here to where this opening is to get on Drake Caserne. Where I am right now is where the junior high used to be. And as you can see, there's construction here now. And the junior high is gone. Although back here in the background, there is a part of the old Drake Edwards Caserne. That's part of the Caserne back there, but that's part of the Polizei, the Bundespolizei. It's part of the police department. And if any of you could recall, behind the junior high was football fields, the soccer fields here. And there's people out here playing soccer. This kindergarten right here is also where the junior high used to be. It's a Catholic kindergarten. And some of you may wonder why I'm recording this if these structures aren't here. And I'm recording them just because I want you to know that I did attempt to go and capture everything possible for you. That's what's being built here now. The Bundesministerium for Family, Seniors, Women, and Youth. Stadt Frankfurt am Main. And in the background, if any of you remember, is the Europa term. There she is.
What you see there is the back of a house from Edwards housing area, and we're now on the former Edwards Caserne, which was a military installation and home of the 3rd Armored Division. But there is no trace whatsoever that there was a military installation once on this spot. This buildup has been finished since the mid 1990s.
Right now I'm standing in front of the old DYA that was located in Edwards housing area. I'm standing right in front of what used to be the structure, getting a wide view shot of the gazebo there. It's right in front of here. And this is what we're seeing now that's here. There's some construction that has obviously recently started where the DYA here in Edwards used to be. If you leave the DYA here in Edwards and make a left coming out of the DYA and then go down to the sidewalk and make a left, this is where I'm standing. Here in front of us, if you would leave the DYA in Edwards housing, make a right out of the DYA and walk down, you would come out down in this area over here. And this is the old bus stop here with those tin roofs on them. Right now it just seems like a place to store things like bicycles and what else is that down there? A table? This is behind the DYA right here. These buildings are behind the DYA. That building is being made into a kindergarten for this area. I guess this was where the military brass lived, the captains and the majors and the colonels and the generals. Where I'm standing right now is in Edwards housing area on the side of Edwards, Drake Edwards, on the side of Edwards where the housing area was, where the big field was, the football field and tennis court. And this is building 2119. Starting to snow again, actually. It's already about, let's see what I saw a little sign before we came in. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Was it? Yeah, it was 28 degrees Fahrenheit. But this is the field here that was the football field for us here. That was right behind the housing area. But this is the area where all the football games and things, flag football for the military, used to take place. Right out here. And over here to the right, where these homes are now, these two-family homes, they're divided up. One side is for one family, the other side is for another family. This is where the parking lot used to be, that huge parking lot, and where the tennis courts were. When you would leave this field after the football games, and I only knew this field to be for football games, whether it was for the DYA or whether it was for the military when they played flag football. If you walk this way, you would go to the parking lot and pass by the area that was the tennis courts that was made out of, the court was made from asphalt and had a cage around it. But now, as far as you can see, are homes. And it's a nice little walk area out here with benches. There's a bench over here. 2 benches there. There's more benches down there. This is what the housing area looks like here. Now with people from the economy living here. And it's very, very quiet. You don't hear anything coming from the houses, no children outside. I guess because it's cold, or maybe because things just change and children are always inside now. This is right behind the field. This is Edwards housing right behind the field.
What we're looking at to the left over there where that building is the former Betts Caserne, where the Plantation Club used to be, and the skating rink, the gym. And right behind me is the former 97th General Hospital, which is now a consulate. It's another angle of the former Betts Caserne. A totally built up residential area now. Hamburger Landstraße. And right here to the right of the former Betts Caserne is the Best Western Hotel. It's there on the left, and it goes all the way up here to this main street, Friedberger Landstraße. Here in front of us is where Atterberry housing area used to be. That shopping center, that shopping complex, is where Atterberry housing area used to be in elementary school number 2. This is a wide pan shot to the right showing buildings that are being built right over by the 97th General Hospital, which is now the consulate. Across the street here on the left is where Transportation Motor Pool number 1 used to be. It kept many buses for the community. This is a wide view, pan to the right shot of the former Atterberry compound and housing area, and where elementary school number 2 once was.
Nächste Haltestelle, Hospital zum Heiligen Geist. Umsteigemöglichkeit zur Straßenbahnlinie 14. Frankensteiner Platz, Jugendherberge. Umsteigemöglichkeit zur Buslinie 46. Nächste Haltestelle, Lokalbahnhof. Fahrtende bitte aussteigen. Umsteigemöglichkeit zu den S-Bahn-Linien S3 bis S6, zu den Straßenbahnlinien 14 und 16, sowie zu den Buslinien 36, 45, 47, 48, OF 50 und 653.
Well, everyone, we're now back in Sachsenhausen, my stomping ground, and old Sachsenhausen is right behind me. I think I'm gonna go inside of this ice cream parlor over here and get me some hot chocolate. But I hope everyone found today's journey interesting, and I want to ask everyone to please join me next time, because I'm gonna have some great footage of the old high school complex and the surrounding areas. Peace.